How to import rare books and manuscripts into the USA. Welcome to our video on the regulations for importing rare books and manuscripts into the USA. In this video, we'll discuss the different types of materials that are considered rare, the requirements for obtaining an import permit, and the process for clearing customs. We'll also provide some tips on how to avoid common pitfalls. What are considered rare books and manuscripts? For the purposes of import regulations, rare books and manuscripts are defined as those that are at least 100 years old, of historical or cultural significance, in good condition, not readily available in the United States. Requirements for obtaining an import permit. In order to import rare books and manuscripts into the United States, you must obtain an import permit from the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP. To apply for a permit, you will need to submit the following documents: a completed CBP Form 3066, a detailed description of the materials you are importing, evidence of their age, historical or cultural significance, and condition, a copy of your purchase invoice or other proof of ownership. The process for clearing customs. Once you have obtained an import permit, you will need to clear customs when you bring your rare books and manuscripts into the United States. To do this, you will need to present your import permit to the CBP officer at the port of entry. The CBP officer will inspect your materials and verify that they meet the requirements for importation. If they do, they will stamp your import permit and allow you to bring your materials into the Count R. Tips for avoiding common pitfalls. Here are a few tips for avoiding common pitfalls when importing rare books and manuscripts into the United States. Make sure you have all of the required documents before you attempt to import your materials. Be prepared to answer questions about the age, historical or cultural significance, and condition of your materials. Be aware of the import fees that may apply to your materials. If you are unsure about anything, contact the CBP prior to importing your materials. Importing rare books and manuscripts into the United States can be a complex process, but it is also a rewarding one. By following the guidelines in this video, you can avoid common pitfalls and ensure that your materials are imported smoothly and legally.